before. You have the sales representative who's out there who inspects it. You have the installation manager who's out and inspects it. The day of, the installer comes out and inspects it. Everything gets checked 3 times. The last thing I want to do is tear out the wrong window or tear something out and not have something to go back in to replace it. That's, we're humans. We make boo-boos here at Thermal King. So the factory mislabels a window. They send me the wrong size window, and I tear out your window, and this window won't fit. So we do our best to mitigate that problem. We measure the windows, we measure the openings, check and make sure everything, so that we don't tear something out without having something to go back. So that's before. During the installation, the installers, they go into autopilot, if you will. They know what they're doing, and they do the same thing every day. So we're not bugging the homeowner. We're keeping the job site. If the homeowner has animals or children, stuff like that, we'll ask them, and most homeowners are smart enough to know this, to keep their animals and children away from the work. We don't want, the dog to knock over one of the old windows and broken glass, and then the dog cuts himself, or the kids are out, and, we don't want that, and neither does the homeowner. So we're not rude about it. We'll say, please keep the dogs and the kids away from the job site. We don't want anybody to get hurt. That's during the installation. And then also during the installation, if it's a hard, difficult tear out and they're doing something, you're not going to have installers out there cussing, swearing, yelling, and breaking and stuff like that. These guys are professionals. They may get frustrated. You may want to stay a little bit away from them, but they're keeping their composure and things like that. And, I've actually had installers that have had walk away from the job and go to lunch just to calm down, because it's sometimes, not insulting homes, but builders and subcontractors do some crazy stuff. And it's like, what in the world were they thinking when they did this? It's incredible. But, we do our best to adapt and handle. So during the job site, it's a very professional thing. If it's a multi-day job, we put our tools up and we clean up every day. We don't leave debris around or, anything where somebody could get hurt. If there's ladders or scaffolding, it's removed away from the system so nobody can climb it or get on it or get hurt or injured or anything like that. And then after the job, the installer will do a completion inspection walkthrough with the homeowner. They will go window to window to make sure everything's installed. And we're not expecting the homeowner to police us. It's not that. But we want the homeowner to see this window's done, and this window's done. But also, the installers are human too, and they'll forget something. Like, they'll caulk 3 sides of a window, and they'll run out of caulking, and now they have to come back out and recaulk one window. So they're going around inspecting with the homeowner. So the homeowner says, hey, why isn't that side caulked? And then he's like, because I forgot. I went to get some caulking and got sidetracked. So we do a completion inspection, and I just throw this in. If we miss something, we didn't caulk this window, you didn't notice it, the installer didn't know it, and stuff like that. And then 2 days later, somebody else is in the room and said, hey, why didn't they caulk this side? Don't panic. We'll come back. We want you to be happy. Happy customers produce more happy customers. Unhappy customers, no fun.